Okay, so before I start talking, can y'all hear me okay? Is the audio good? Please let me know. What's up, Polo? Can y'all hear me okay? Because I know, from this device, I think y'all be saying I sound low. Really? It's perfect? Okay. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday. What's up, Polo? What you up to? I was like, yo, we haven't done like a morning, when I'm up and at 'em morning type of, so when I do my level up mornings, honestly, y'all, I still be in the bed. But I'm up and at 'em. We done made some pancakes this morning. My son, listen, he just like his pancakes, y'all. Like he don't like eggs. He does like turkey bacon, but turkey bacon, he likes that during the week before school sometimes. I don't know. He hasn't. Anyway, y'all, my son is a very, very picky eater. Hey, Quinn, good morning. Happy Sunday, boo. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I just wanted to come and kick it. It's Sunday morning, you know. All glory be to God. Y'all already know what it is. Um, and I'm just having a really good morning. I had a nice phone call this morning. Nice wake up call. And I just wanted to come and share some really good energy with y'all, some positive vibes, house smelling like pancakes and syrup. What y'all houses smelling like? Hopefully not mildew and mold and shit. Cause, got holes in the ceiling and stuff. I pray everyone's houses are intact on today. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Thurman. Happy Sunday. I'm doing amazing. All right, they hear you, baby. Mommy. With your mouth full. Mommy. What's up, baby? Do I have 10 chances? Yes, you do. Yes. Mommy? Yes, speaking of clean linen, thank you, Polo. That was another reason why I'm about to put some. Yes, honey. You have 11 chances. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I want to do a facial mask, and then I'm going to put some clothes in the laundry as well. Okay, great idea. Clean linen. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. That's right. Let's make sure we got clean sheets. I got to wash my son's bed sheets and do his clothes. So yeah, that's what we about to do. I'm going to put on a face mask. I already washed my face with my exfoliating cleanser. Um, I have a pineapple peel off mask. I have a pink clay and peach mask. So should we do? I have so many options, y'all. I don't know what I should do. I think I want to do one of these fun ones. I have a bubbling clay mask with kaolin clay, bentonite clay, and charcoal. Now that sounds lit. And we also have our under eye mask, because a lot of you hoes, you got bags and puffiness under your eyes. Your eyes are just, you're looking like a raccoon, bitch. I want to be that friend. I'm that type of girl. Like, girl, let me give you these eye masks, and you need some eye cream, and you need to be consistent. Cause all that concealer and shit that you be trying to put, girl, that's a lot of work every day. That's why I'm just so happy God blessed me with good skin and and youthfulness. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so happy on today that we get sleep at night and we get rest. We don't have niggas stressing us out. We losing sleep. We just crashing out and doing the weirdest shit. I'm just so grateful. Because I'm telling y'all that insomnia, it reflects. We can see, bitch, you don't get any sleep at night. Girl, I'm gonna need you to take care of that. Don't worry about me. Girl, I'll be over here tossing and turning in my good, clean bed, child. Don't worry about me. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get these sheets off of here, child. I'm just saying, what y'all saying in the chat? Cause that's why I love y'all. Y'all be keeping it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, listen, but all that hating and shit that bitches be doing, y'all gotta stop doing that. Cause a lot of these bitches that be out here hating, it's like your hate reflects in what you look like and how you living. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I don't even be bothered or pressed. Like, these bitches be having a lot to say about me, and then it's like we look at you, and it's like, well, damn, bitch. I mean, you not even in the in the position. Like, my goodness. So we're just blessed on today, and we're just reflecting upon such. Um, Having a really good morning, and you know. We chilling. We getting ready for the cooking show later. I'm excited, y'all. So I thought about changing the menu, but we're gonna go with what we already put out because we want to have fun with it. It's like, can I pull it off? Can I pull off this dish? And honestly, this dish is one of my favorite dishes, and that's what I'm in the mood for today. I want some escovitch. I want the rice and peas, I want the cabbage, and I want the plantains. Like, that's just what I'm in the mood for. So that's what we're cooking today. I'm so excited. So I had took the snapper out the fridge this morning just to thaw it out because it's frozen. And why did the fin stab me in my hand? Oh my gosh, that shit hurt too. But we're okay. We're okay. So I have it thawing out. I'm gonna prep, chop up my onions, my bell peppers. I'm gonna do my prep before the show. And y'all gotta understand, like, I'm not trying to be loud because y'all, like, my fans be some of my fans on here, they be picking apart every little thing I do. So I try to like be prepared so I could just get through the live, get through the show, because I'm on here to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on here to hate on people. Um, I'm really on here to try to help. I hope you guys like the recipes. I hope you guys follow along and take your notes and stuff. Cause some of y'all, you don't really have any skills like that in the kitchen. So, I want to be a blessing and I want to help people and do my part, cause they say that my content isn't. look who come in here being shady. I gotta talk about shit. Girl, good. I love you. Shout out to my girl Yvette, dear Yvette Media, Judge Shady Court. Y'all please go check her out. She is hilarious. Oh my God. I hope you're having a happy Sunday, Judge. I hope you're relaxing with your hardworking entrepreneur self, with all your good government businesses and everything you got going on. Shout out to you. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I just listen. I take this stuff in stride. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, I really be shaking my head at the stuff that I see and I hear. But for the most part, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta laugh. Um, you just gotta laugh, man. So I'm excited about today's meal. I'm excited about today's show. Um, I want it to be super extra. Like I'm about to start having more fun. I wish I had one of them Jamaica shirts. See, if I was really prepared, I'm going to try to start doing more, get a little more creative with it and really get into the theme of the meal. So while I was out shopping for my ingredients and stuff yesterday, y'all, I found a pack of turkey necks that look just like oxtails. And I've been seeing, those go viral as well. They look just like oxtails, y'all, but they turkey necks. So I think next week we're going to do like a smothered turkey neck, or I want to make them like oxtails, but they're not oxtails. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do that with some rice. And then we'll figure out whatever the vegetable might be. But that's what I want to do for next week because I already bought a pack of them. And then, we've done so many recipes, y'all. I got to put my videos back out because I think I did escovitch before too. I know I did a fried snapper, but it wasn't escovitch. I don't know. But we have done a lot of. Now, I am going to be honest. The last time I made a Caribbean meal on the channel, we made our rice and beans from scratch. We not doing that today. I got the box. I don't care. I don't care. We doing box rice and beans today. Let me take this. Yeah, somebody did say curry goat. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back and try to find me a pack of goat. Yeah, y'all right. Yes, we're gonna do that too. Um, you never mastered Jamaican food. See, the last time that was a good show. I'm gonna have to put that video back out where we made the rice and everything, from scratch. But today we're using the box, y'all. I should have got me a can of coconut milk just to throw in there for a little razzle dazzle. But and I was looking at them when I was in the store. I was like, should I get a can of that? And I didn't, and I should have. That's okay. That is all right. So yeah, you guys get in the house together. Where my ladies at? I'm gonna talk to the ladies that got their priorities in order. We handle our responsibilities. We keeping the house clean. You know, where they at? Where y'all at? I know y'all over here. Forget all that other they talking about. Ooh, child. Girl, so Quinn, why I went and got that food and ate it up. Them empanadas are so good. Oh my goodness. And then that vinegar, the vinegar sauce that they give you, that you get on the side with them. Oh, it just kicks it up a notch. And y'all know I love that. That's why I'm making that escovitch today because I love pickled. I love vinegar. That's my thing. So I already tried it. I also got the noodles. The what is it called? Pantic. The pancake. Whatever they noodles are called. I also got those, the glass noodles. They were good. They were good with the sweet chili sauce. I did add some of that to that, and it was good. I did not record myself. Y'all see, I've been chilling with the mukbangs and stuff, but I gotta get back on it because y'all know that was my thing. That is my thing. Now, y'all, they got me wanting to try Liberian food. I gotta get my hands on this cassava seafood and the white rice that I'm seeing everybody eating. That's the new thing I'm seeing. Hey y'all! Hi Lemon! Oh my goodness! Lemon Kush is here. Chance say, "Hey Lemon." Mommy. Hmm? Can I call you? Hi Daisy. Hey Mommy, can I call you? Not right now. I want to try them real bad, but they haven't reached. Really? Yeah, this is a new Filipino restaurant that opened. I think they've been open a couple months now. And they doing their thing. Yeah, it was popping over there. It's so good. I had got 2 empanadas and a order of the glass noodles. It was so good. And I also tried their rice cake dessert while I was waiting for my food. Cause that restaurant makes the food to order. So I had to sit down and wait, and I was like, let me try one of these. All right, y'all, I'm back. Yes, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like. Smash that like. Pansit. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Daisy. Yes. Hey, boo. Good to see you. Ciao. You said you've been slacking on your food reviews too. Matt, wait. Really? You've been doing that? Quinn. I didn't know. So Quinn, you been doing content? Please don't be like other bitches and have me, promote and support you and then you turn on me, girl, and talk about cancel me. Please don't do me like that, girl. Uh, but I want to check you out. I want to support you like you've been supporting me, girl. You gotta send me the link because we be chopping it up a little bit. I gotta get over there, y'all. Y'all, we gotta support Quinn. That is what's up, girl. It's fun too. It's fun. I gotta get back into the fun of it. These people on here will have you feeling like, what you're doing isn't normal. And we're just, living life, enjoying it. Like we love food. You know what I'm saying? And that's what food is made for, to eat. I think some people might be jealous that I get, to go and have different experiences because they mainly like be in the house and they don't go anywhere. They don't have a life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool just going out by myself on my own. Like I don't need to wait for people or I'm just like this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do and I go and I do it, you know? And it's just crazy how people sit on here and just hate or, people be in low key competitions with you and it's just like, huh? The fuck? Live your life, girl. I ain't worried about what you doing. Oh my goodness, it be too much, child. But anyway, hold on, y'all. I'm taking these pillowcases, sheets. We about to refresh our boudoir, you know. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get back in the chat. So I had to pick up some fabric softener and detergent yesterday, y'all, and I have so many containers up here. Oh my gosh. It is a lot managing and maintaining a household. A lot of work. Let me see. What else can we put in here? Oh my goodness, you guys. So we have more colors added to the You Want It With Me t-shirts. You guys, please make sure you go to qualityqueentv.com. We dropped more colors. We added 6 more colors to the lineup. So we're excited about that. You got your pink, your red, black, gray. You know, I tried to do all the, popular colors. And there's still a lot more colors. I gotta get my baby another pack of socks. Like, once socks start tearing and, getting whole garbage, gotta go. So I'm seeing. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, I'm hoping that tonight's show is a good one. I hope somebody will come up and join me tonight. And, we can have some fun and cook side by side. Me and Rich were going to try to cook the same thing, but I don't think we need to do that. I think it'll be more fun. Like, why not, let everybody see different things in different houses. So that'll be fun. That's going to be cool. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to add as many whites as I can. All right. So yesterday they had Downy on sale at the store yesterday. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting this laundry started. I got Downy Fresh yesterday. This smells so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that scent is amazing. So we got that for our fabric softener. And then I still got some original Tide, but I bought the Simply All-in-One yesterday. Berry Blossom. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. But we're going to finish up what we had. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I almost poured too much. And let's add a little bleach. Let's add a little bleachy bleach. All right. It's nothing like your home just smelling good. We had the wonderful scent of pancakes. Let me see. Okay, we're going to do. Oh, yeah. Should we do a pre-soak? I think so. All right. Let me get rid of this. All right, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to be in the chat in a second.
Mommy, can I go outside with you?
Yeah, I'm just going to put this stuff in the put this bottle in the recycling bin.
Let's go put it in hoverboard.
All right. Oh, I gotta put my phone on the charger, y'all.
The grass.
Is Batty here?
Huh?
Hey, Riri. My girl Riri is in the building. Hi, y'all. Maria's here. Hey, Maria. Hold on. I think I missed a lot of comments. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Oh, listen, and your parents have arrived. Have a great day with your parents, Daisy. That's what's up. Hey, Texas Batty. I'm only see. I missed a lot of comments, y'all. My bad. I wasn't looking at the chat. I was getting these clothes in the wash. Sheets. We got to do a couple of loads today. I hope y'all are having a happy Sunday. What y'all up to? What is everybody cooking today? What are we doing? You know, it's that time. We got to get ready, get back to it this week. I was running a household. Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah, I wanted to put on a face mask, y'all. Roast beef for dinner. Ooh. Yeah, we did a pot roast a couple weeks ago that came out amazing. Y'all, that smothered chicken was a smash. What mash should I do, y'all? Should we do the pineapple peel off mask? Should I do a clay mask? Um, I have a rice mask. This is a sheet mask. And then I have two clay masks. One is a bubbling clay. So this one purifies, controls oil, smooth, and clean pores. The pineapple, that's what I'm trying to see how I'm feeling. Like, what results do I want? The pineapple mask is cleansing and refreshing. And the pink clay mask is cleansing and firming. What does the rice mask do? The rice mask moisturizes and hydrates the skin. I might do that one. Helping to, ooh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I think I'm about to do the rice mask. What's up, Vampy? I think my skin is more on the oily side. Oh, cucumber. I just saw Vampy said cucumber mask. Yes, I think the peel off mask would have been good. You want meatloaf today? I thought you was getting crabs, or that was last night. Hey, Miss Rachel. Did you get the crabs last night? She was like, I'm in the mood for some crabs. I don't have a cucumber mask. Oh, clay is good. Yeah, I know. And it's a bubbling. I have one of them charcoal clay masks. And that one sounds pretty good, actually. But I also want to put my I was telling y'all about them jelly under eye masks. I want to put that on too. I love those things. Oh my gosh. I got I have the chilled ones and I have the rose jelly eye mask. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all need to get that, especially y'all that don't get no sleep at night. Y'all need to get them jelly eye masks for your eyes, cause man, it's real bad, sis. Like them bags you carrying, them bags you know, that's a lot of baggage just under your eyes, you know, and then they dark. Then you got the raccoon thing going on. I'd be like, girl, you gotta get it together, girl. And the last thing you should be doing is talking about me. Child, let me put these eye masks on because I'm looking and I'm like, okay, girl, you don't want to start getting puffy. Oh no, we like our youthful appearance. Let me see. All right. We got one on, and I like to keep them on for 15 minutes. These have hyaluronic acid in them. I said, ooh, child. Because y'all know I don't like makeup. I don't. Makeup is so messy. Like, it just be getting all over the place. And some of y'all you ain't got no choice. You got to beat that face, child. Ooh. And you got the nerve to call me ugly, girl. You got to beat your face every day. Child, you can't miss a day, girl. You got to make sure you get up with extra time. See, I ain't got to worry about all of that, girl. I ain't got them problems. Ooh, baby. Ooh, some of y'all, you got to wear the makeup and the foundation and the concealer, girl. Ooh. All right. Mask is applied. And I put the mask on top of my jelly eye mask. Ooh, this mask smell good. Mmm. All right. Alexa, put 15 minutes on the timer.
Mommy, how did you put Mickey in my room?
Because I'm washing your sheets and I had to put Mickey on the dresser.
Mommy, what are you doing?
Oh, just some self-care.
Can I wear my mask off?
You don't need a mask, buddy. All right, come on. Let me see what y'all saying, because I be missing y'all comments. I don't like that. Yeah, see, they deleting the comments after a while. Oh, it smells so good in here. Oh, thank you, Rachel. We love you. Nevaeh, girl, yo, thank you for bringing that up. Because that was one of the things that I was going to talk about the other night. But I'm not mad that the live, and that's okay. Like on this channel, I have, certain things planned. And then sometimes things, take a turn. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I need for y'all to be okay with that. Like it should just be an expectation at this point that I might have something scheduled and planned and it could just end up being something else, and that's okay. That's life, right? Like that's real shit. So we were supposed to, talk about Krishan, Blueface, and Nevaeh, and that was one of the things like, yo, y'all better be careful out here, man. Shorty had her whole, because we were going to react to Pastor Marcus Rogers out of Chicago, Illinois. I've been subscribed to him for years. I love his message. I love what he's doing. I watched him build his church out there in Chicago. Like, he was out there doing the street preaching, and now he has his own church that, his supporters helped. And it's nice. I wouldn't mind traveling out there to fellowship with them. But he did a great live where after Blueface had streamed with Krishan, Nevaeh was over there in this man's house and had a whole altar set up in his closet and doing that witchcraft, you know, all them candles, and she had snacks in there because certain religions and beliefs, they feed their god, like they leave food, and like I've seen even on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Gunplay, when he was on there, one of the episodes, the scene started out with him at the beach. Cause I think there's like a water god or something that people believe, Yameya, something like that. And he was out there putting fruit in the ocean. And see, y'all don't gotta do that with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Ree, and so are you, boo. Thank you so much. Um, yes, clay is good for oily skin. Hold on, I'm getting caught up with y'all comments. Um, the jelly mask, yes, they are really good for hydration. And some of these bitches' skin is super dry. So that's why we have these conversations. I really be trying to help y'all. I do not y'all per se. I'm saying like I'm talking to y'all, but I really be trying to help. I be trying to do my part. And we don't necessarily have to be close for you to get something from me. Like, you know. Hold on, let me make sure Alexa put this timer on. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer?
You don't have any timers.
Oh, how long it's been, y'all? Like 10 minutes?
You mean you've been waiting about 10 minutes? What are you waiting for?
Girl, I asked you to put that timer on. You probably didn't hear me.
Oh, I see. I totally missed that earlier.
Yeah, you
Let's
did.
get that timer set for you now. How long would you like it for?
10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes on.
We'll just do 10 minutes. And then bags be. Ah. Oh my gosh. Yes, girl. Yes, we be knowing. You know what? Vampy, don't be shady because you're going to be over there. It's a few. It's a few, that's struggling, you know. No, I don't think I've ever made my own mask. No. I used to make my own, like, remember back in the day, y'all, when we used to like make them deep conditioners for our hair with eggs and mayonnaise and all that crazy shit. Remember we used to do that back in the day? I've done that, but for my skin, no. Mm-mm. Um, yeah, I heard that Polo's voice is used for a song. Have you ever thought of using your voice as? Nah, I don't. Mm-mm. I don't want to do that. That's too much. You've been. What have you missed? Everything well. Um, I mean, you missed the typical bullshit. Typical sector bullshit. Good morning, Cindy. Maria, you be over there where a lot of AI music is played, Maria. You know what? I will say this about Maria. Maria gonna have her opinions, and she gonna make sure you know about it. But at the end of the day, she's still gonna chill. She's still gonna hang out. but she gonna let you know she don't like it, but she here. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that. Yo, Maria is funny to me. Okay. She listen, that's all Polo play over there is AI music. But you over there, you gonna support. It's some good ones out there, but you know. Now I had a feeling she didn't hear me because me and Chance was talking at the same time, and I was like, I know she didn't hear me tell her to put that timer on. It seems most religions have some. Now, Quinn, what ritual does Christianity have? Because some people claim that they're Christians and they do rituals. That doesn't mean that the Christian religion does rituals. You may have seen someone who claims to be a Christian do a ritual, but honey, according to the word, we ain't got to do none of that. All we got to do is just pray. Now, you know, we do believe in holy oil. We do believe in, you know, blessing oil and you know, but other than that, you know, that's why, you know, crystals and sage and all that other, you know, we ain't got to do all of that. Because when you think about it, you are putting your belief in those items instead of believing in God. So that's why we got to be careful. That's why the Bible says we should not be serving two masters. Light and dark can't, you know, y'all know. And Pastor Marcus Rogers made a really good point about Krishan. And I think a lot of Christians these days, and it actually convicted my spirit when he said this, because a lot of us talk about the spirituality part with some of these different religions and stuff. Like we talk about, you know, being against crystals and being against sage and, you know, all those new age things, right? We talk about being against it, but then he made such a really good point. It was like, but are you living holy? You know what I'm saying? Like we might have the spiritual part down. I was like, ooh, that thing convicted my spirit real bad. I was like, you know, because I know I could be doing better. You know, that's why like I'm really trying to stray away from the darkness of that sector that, you know, I'm affiliated with. Because, you know, I find myself being unholy at times, you know, and that's on me. You know, I'm not blaming anyone or anything, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to like stray away from that. And you gotta, you know, really get to the point where you see things for what it is. Oh, I do have something else that I want to talk about as well. And I want to know what y'all think about it. And I'm not trying to put people on blast. It's kind of a public conversation. So hopefully they don't get mad. Oh, Unknown Queen is in the building. Hey, boo. Good morning. Happy Sunday. How you doing? It's good to see you, girl. I was wondering where you been. Child, Ayo had it lit over there last night, child. Shout out to Incoming Opinion. That's where the party was at, child, on a Saturday night. It was popping over there, Incoming Land. The IO effect. She had 10K live. Clarissa Shields was live on YouTube and didn't even have 10,000 motherfuckers sitting in the chat. That shit was crazy. She got over 1,000 subscribers just last night alone. You want to talk about working? That girl was working, you know, but if you were watching, you know what happened, which was expected, you know, because that was a live fight. It was, you know, one of the biggest events last night. So, you know, I think it was kind of to be expected, but it was lit over there last night, child. It was popping, popping. It literally felt like even Judge Shady was over there. She was like, this where it's at. It was popping over there last night. It really felt like we was at a party, child. Everybody was there to see the main event. Um, but unfortunately, right before the shit was about to start, but it's all good. That was a successful live nonetheless. She did her thing. And yeah. So yeah, no, but you gotta tell me like what type of ritual did you see? Cause you know, we really don't have to do all of those things. Yeah, Marie is very supportive. She really is. Let me see. Look, she said, and I tell Polo all the time. See, I keep missing y'all comments. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I don't be looking at the chat like that. I know you do. You do love Polo. All right, y'all. I'm back. My bad. My other device died. I had to come in from my other one. All right, I'm about to take this mask off, y'all. Ooh, yes. That was nice. And the jelly eye mask. All right. Look, my son done left his juice box in here in the bathroom. All right, let me throw this out. Here you go, baby. You left this in there. And I love it because all you gotta do is just rub all that good, all those good ingredients into your skin. Then put a little moisturizer on and you're good to go. My skin feels so smooth. Oh my goodness. So I saw that they have the Streamer University prom. I think it was Friday night. Was it Friday or Thursday? I don't know what day it was exactly, but it was cute. I see that Dream Doll and Pudgy got prom king and queen. They went as Biggie and Faith, which I love. Iconic photo shoot of Biggie and Faith is Faith with that cute blonde updo, and her and Biggie chilling in the back of the convertible, old school, classic. And they did that. They look so cute. Let me drop the link to y'all. It's an open panel. We just chilling on this beautiful Sunday. I really like them. Dream Doll is a sweetie. I am like a new, I'm gonna say I'm like a new fan of hers. I really like her. I love her demeanor. She's just a cool ass New York chick, and I love it. Has all the power, and we try to, yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. Child. Yeah, people doing a lot of crazy. Yeah, she had it lit. Shout out to her. Yeah, it was popping over there last night, talking about incoming for those kinds of streams. Yeah, Twitch or Kick. Yeah, I need to get back on Kick too. Material gain. Exactly. If you already a celebrity, then why do you need? Why? Because you have to keep, like, I feel like Beyonce believes in all of that stuff. If y'all have done your research, and there are people that have broken down what she believes in, and I feel like people like her, they pray for the type of influence that they have. Like her celebrity ness is on a whole nother level. Like, people actually worship her. Like, they say that there is a church, like a Beyonce church and stuff like that. So I feel like, people use those types of rituals and things like that to have that type of influence. Cause that's an ungodly influence. Like, that's crazy. No one should want to be worshipped, and she doesn't stop it. She embraces it, actually. So that's why, you're also praying for the money. I'm good, just been MIA for a minute. Okay. I know everybody be needing a break. Shout out to Swirl Gang. I know she's been spending time with her family. People are taking time and living a life, which is good. I'm doing good, girl. That's why I came live. I was like, let me go live, because I was just in such a good mood. My energy and my spirits are high on today. So I was like, let me hop on here, say what's up. We going live later. I'm not gonna stay live for too much long. We've been on here about an hour now. I'm just doing some stuff around the house. So that way I'm gonna probably move up the cooking show, y'all. I think I got it scheduled for 5 right now, but we might move it up to like 4, because that's what I'm in the mood for. I can't wait to cook. And it's going to be fun, you guys. Like, I like this concept, and we're going to do it all the time. Hold on.
Hurry up.
What are you talking about?
Ooh, that's a good one. Not right.
I'll put some lip gloss on. Okay, let's see. So I'm in like I said, I'm in the mood for some escovitch today. So the show says, can Sammy pull off a Jamaican Sunday dinner? What else did I say in my title?
We're about to take an intermission.
Yes. So we're taking Cooking with Sammy to the Caribbean. We're attempting a full Jamaican. Okay. However, I am making my rice and beans from the box. Okay. Whatever. Leave me alone about that. Let's not. Okay. And that's just for time purposes. Like, I just kind of want to get on, get off, do my thing. Um, I love this. But y'all already know Cooking with Sammy is never just about the food. Come hang out, talk, laugh, and help me in the kitchen and tell me whether I'm doing this meal justice. My Jamaican and Caribbean family, I especially need you in the chat. Give me tips, rate my technique, and ultimately rate Sammy's plate. Will I pull it off or will y'all roast me? Subscribe and join us live for Cooking with Sammy. Oh my goodness. Hey, we got a special guest.
Hey,
Hi,
can you hear me?
Quinn. Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey,
boo.
Kat.
Y'all, we got Quinn in the building. This is lovely Quinn on this. Look. Look who's here. Click the link, nigga. Come through. Come through, Phantom. Get up here. Get
So,
up here. I need you on my stage this time. We got to have a chit chat. Shout out to Phantom of the Realm in the building. Y'all know who he is. Hi, boo. It's about Quinn right now, though. Hi.
hey, girl. I just wanted to come up real quick, because I'm on break, but I just wanted to elaborate on what I said in the comments. So, when I said ritual, I wanted to look up the definition. So, a ritual is basically anything that you do in the same exact way every single time. So with Christianity, when they do communion with the bread and the wine, I mean with the cracker and the wine, that's technically a ritual. So that's what I was saying. Every religion has some type of ritual that they practice that they'll do basically the same time every way for a symbolism of some sort. And a ritual
Mm.
doesn't always have to mean a bad thing. It's just something
Yeah,
that,
because
like I
then
said,
that. Right. And that
yeah,
is a good point. That is because I do love me some communion and I feel like, I do honor it in that way. But I see what you're saying. It can be ritualistic, but that's not, like you said, in a bad way.
right.
Because it's in remembrance of, the sacrifice. Um, okay. Yeah, you have a point. You are right. You have a point, girl. And I know Ben doesn't eat pork. Nothing I'm making has pork in it.
See, that's another thing too. Now, if you read the Old Testament, it says the pork is bad, but in the New Testament, it says that it's
Right.
not. So
This
it
is
really
true.
depends what
As
you're
well
reading.
as the bottom feeders of the ocean and stuff. This is true.
Right.
And the shellfish. Yes, you're right. Cause Jesus did in the New Testament, say that it was okay to eat those things. But, you know.
Yeah, it depends on what books you're reading, honestly. Because my mom, she's very, very religious, so she be putting me on to a lot of this stuff, and we be having our back and forth, like, well, this says this, so what's this about, mom? So I get it.
So I'm more so referring to when people put their belief in like how they have all these different crystals and they say, well, this crystal does this and that crystal does that, and um when you're believing in that crystal to bring you, that thing or whatever, that's where you're crossing the line. And especially if you're a Christian and you have that belief, it's like, whoa, wait a second, how you not believing in God to, bring you these things, or give you the skills so that you can get these things, or whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? You believing in
Right.
this item, in this object. to bring you that. So, things like that.
Right. See, I'm not into like crystals and stuff like that. I believe in God and that's as far as it goes with me. But I
Hmm.
try to look at things in a different way. And with the crystal thing, I feel like it's not necessarily believing in the crystal because technically God made everything. So God made the crystals too. And if you look at it in the way of how the same way how God gave the angels his power, not saying the angels are God, but they are of God. So
Hmm.
some people like to believe that there's a little bit of God in everything and to utilize it the way that it the energy that it comes with in a sense. Like for instance, God put the doctors on the earth to, with the knowledge and the tools to help us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
the crystals are kind of like that, but it's not God. It just has a different type of energy, if that makes sense.
Right. Again,
But
it
to
is
worship
how
the crystal
you.
is crazy. I will say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or to believe that it is going to give you something. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like peace, or abundance, things like that. um that's where it's like, okay, you doing a little bit too much.
Right. And I feel like people get the purpose of the crystals a little bit misconstrued because the crystals, yes, they do have energy and they do have a purpose, but not the purpose that a lot of people think. Because engineers, they can build things and they can use a crystal for the energy that will generate power for what they're trying to do. But will it give you peace and abundance? I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Hmm.
But the crystals do hold a power to a certain sense, but people got to just do a little more research as to what the crystal really is supposed to be for. And we can't really get too upset about people that believe in crystals because let's think about it. Our ancestors used a lot of that stuff. A lot of that stuff. And
Yeah.
who's to say it was wrong? Who's to say it didn't do what it is they said that it does?
Yeah, some people do carry on the beliefs that were taught to them by, their family. So, that could be, that very well could be the case,
Right.
and
And
that's
I'm
fine.
talking
And
about
I'm not
further.
someone that gets mad over it. My thing is, this, all of whatever we believe is between you and God. I'm not one of these people running around and challenging people's beliefs, and I don't do all of that. I'm on my business, and my rights and my wrongs and whatever. That we all got to answer to Him at the end of the day. Y'all
That's
ain't got.
right.
Don't worry about me. That's why, like, it's frustrating, or it can be annoying when people come over here and try to tell you about your salvation and your faith, and it's like, whoa, you gotta chill. You overstepping your boundaries. That's what I feel like. You know.
That's
Um,
true.
yeah, I don't get, to each their own. I don't judge Catholics. I don't judge anybody, Muslims. I don't judge anybody that has their own beliefs, and whatever they decide to do, that is on them. They have to
Right.
answer to God at the end of the day. And yeah, that's how I see it.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, because we ain't really supposed to be judging anybody anyway, to be honest. So
We're not. We're not,
because
but
your sin is no better than anyone else's sin.
that's
So
right. That's right. And it's so funny because that kind of came up, like the man behind Trevor Green was saying, well, that is worse than that. And I'm like, but
it
bad
can't
is
be.
bad.
It can't be. Right. Right. Right.
Like let's not push it on a scale. Is that what we're doing? Like it's based on a scale? No. If it's bad, it should just be bad. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Um so
I said the same thing. I'm trying to stay out the mess and stuff, and I try to, be chill with everybody. But when it came to
mhm,
that, I had to say the same thing. It
that's what's
doesn't
up.
matter what context things are spoken on, and if it's negative and it shouldn't be said, it's all bad. Period.
Correct. Correct. And so it's it's just very interesting. And see, that's the thing, if we allow people to make these decisions, I think we would all be messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously, we all be messed up. So I just take things for what they are, how they are, and we just move accordingly.
Facts.
But let me see what else has been going on. Oh my goodness. So you said you trying to stay out the mess.
Yeah.
Some
That's
okay.
why I only come like I mean I'll listen to things here and there, but like as me popping out and stuff, like I always try to pop out with the positive stuff because all this negativity, it really takes a toll on your mental. And it's
It
like I'm a
does.
very positive person, so I just like happiness. I like to laugh. Like I don't like all that weird ass shit. Like yeah, we can roast and shit, here and there, but it's like people are beyond roasting now. Like it's beyond that. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm cool on that.
Well, and that's the thing, and it's crazy because people don't understand why people take breaks. That's exactly why. Like, this shit
Yep.
can really get you and drive you crazy if you don't step away. And but that's why I try to come on here and just keep trying to bring something different. I don't think that was a messy. I was really like grateful for him coming up, and we got to learn a little bit more, and we got to hear his story. And because I'm just like, I be wanting to know why like people just have this issue with Jag sometimes, right? And that was one of my things, because he always is I saw his post where he wanted people to sound off on the top 10 lies she has told or
Yeah,
whatever.
I seen that too.
Yeah, and I'm just like, this guy, y'all are crazy. Like, I mean,
I
at the
have
end of
my
the day,
reserves about Jack. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a
and
little
that's
touchy for
fine. Just
me.
like people have their reserves about me. I mean, that's just what we do as human beings. But my thing is how are you proving, certain things being a lie? Like, he still didn't answer that, even when it came to the Trevor Green story. Like, how are you? Do he didn't say that he knows the guy personally, or and that's really hard when it comes to women being essayed or violated. You can't really challenge that. You know what I'm saying? You
So with
shouldn't
that,
challenge it. You shouldn't.
I'm not gonna challenge that I'm not gonna say nothing happened to her, but I'm gonna be real, Sammy. The whole reason how I got over here in the first place is because of Jag, for real. Because I started watching her, and
Right.
I literally watched the Storm interview when she said what she said. And I even Googled, can you AI a live stream on YouTube? You cannot do that. You cannot AI a live stream. And I seen it with my own eyes. So she went from saying it was one person that did it to her, then saying that it was a man named Trevor Green that did it. So that's why everybody's confused as, why are you switching up the names, and is this something that even happened? So I get that.
Mm,
And I'm not going to question that the action didn't happen, but the person that she's naming as the accuser, it did change. It did.
hmm. Yeah,
And
see,
I even did a video about Jag where she said one thing and then she said it, and I put the contrast of the two. So yeah, I've seen it myself where she would say one thing and then she would come, oh, I didn't say that. Oh, it was AI. Oh no, it was this or it was that. And it's like, lady, we seen you say it. What are you talking about? Just like
hmm,
when she thought her man was about to leave her, and she was saying all kind of stuff that he was kidnapped and all this, and then the live just went away, and they were back together like nothing happened.
hmm.
So there's some very disputable things.
Well, you know, I mean, she has shared that individual, what she has shared about that named Trevor Green is like a traumatic experience for her, right?
Right.
So I was just mainly just keeping it on the fact that this person created a channel with that name with the intent of,
Trolling her.
trolling her with it
Yeah.
and triggering her. And I mean, according to her, it takes her somewhere, remembering, that individual and the experience that she had. So, you know I'm just assuming, I guess, your dislike for someone is that, like, you don't care, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't
Right.
matter, like, that's just what you want to do. And my thing was, well, you're no longer a troll. Like, I feel like it's levels to this, you know what I'm saying? A troll is someone, that fucks with people in their chat, with the intentions of getting a reaction, and you know whatever it is your goal is. But now you are actually a content creator, and now you have now put yourself in a position when you start hitting panels and having conversations, and you're sharing more about yourself. Well, now you're in my position,
Right.
and now you are subject to commentary and reactions
Criticism.
about,
Yep.
yep, criticism. Exactly.
Absolutely.
So, I was just wondering, like, are you gonna change, the brand, now that the goal is different? Your behavior, your actions are different now.
And in the way the content is different too, because he's transitioning from Jaguar over to now the black tea sector shenanigans and what's going on over here.
Yep, yep. But it's so funny because you even mentioned something, how you too started out with Jaguar. And I kept asking, I'm like, well, how the fuck did I get over into the black tea sector? Um, but it wasn't until, because I think it was her interview with Storm, and then she had sat down with Tasha, right?
I don't know those
What
sequence of events.
happened
I don't know
first?
which one was first, because the
Yeah,
when
because that's going to be interesting, because then that would explain how she became black tea sector.
right. Honestly, from how I remember it, I remember seeing, for me, the first thing I seen about Jag was the real life stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm listening. I've heard these stories before. This is my up my lane. So then I started looking up different, videos that she was part of. Then I came onto the Storm. I think I seen her sit down with Armand. I seen a couple of videos that she did. Then I found her channel. So then I would watch her lives. I really was fucking with her. So
Right,
then she would say like a lot of these names, and I'm like, who the hell are these people? And
right,
they would like use a lot of nicknames, and I'm like trying to look up the nicknames. I'm like, who the hell are these people?
right,
So I had came across her being on the Sean guy's thing. I was watching that for a little bit, and that's how I came upon Maggie. So then I started watching Maggie. This
yeah.
is when
Oh,
Maggie was doing
Adwell. Oh,
Zooms.
you talking about Adwell?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Atwood, that's what it was. Yep,
Yeah, Atwood. My bad, Sean
yep.
Atwood.
And Maggie was up there, and I like Maggie's conversation, so I started watching her. And then Jag would come on Maggie's panel a lot, so I would watch them too. And
Interesting.
I personally didn't like the way her and Jag fell out. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So that's when I'm like, I'm not fucking with that. Sorry. Hard.
Really?
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Well, but then what happened? I don't remember.
So what happened was, um, like I said, Jag would bring up a lot of these people's names that are coming for her, people that she had issues with or whatever. And Maggie, she would look into these people, but then she started taking a liking to some of these people. And I want to say one day, Odell had came up on the panel, and who was it? It wasn't AT2. It was somebody that came up and started arguing with Odell. And I want to say it was Denat. And they was going back and
Mm,
forth, back and forth. Odell's like, "Oh, drop him," and this, that, and the third. It's like, this is Maggie's panel. She wanted to have the conversation, and Odell was okay with it at first. But then when he started getting dragged, he's like, "Oh no, drop him, and all this stuff." So then Jag, she was supposed to be in the hospital. She gets on panel, started cursing Maggie out, bad, like real bad. And it's
mm.
like, you can't control this girl's channel like that. Like, if she wants to have the conversation, Odell was already cool with this person coming up. Now he's not cool. Now all of a sudden it's dropped. That's like if somebody comes up, wants to come up and curse me out. And I'm like, yeah, let him up. They're getting the best of me. And I'm like, oh no, Sammy, drop him. No, it don't work like that. Sorry. It does not work like that.
Yeah.
You wanted the smoke, you got it. And after that, she was the dead bird and she was this and that. And it's like, wow, all of that because she wouldn't drop somebody. Like, come on now.
Hmm. Hmm.
I can't see the chat, but y'all can correct me if I'm lying. But that's exactly how it happened. And it was up from there.
They're not really responding to that. Um, I vaguely remember I had kind of checked out with that whole thing. Like after my last falling out with Jack, before we got cool again this time, I just stayed over here. I wasn't really paying attention. So when she was doing those, big interviews, the Piers Morgan and being over there with Atwood and Maggie, I wasn't paying attention to none of that. I'm gonna be
Yeah, that's
honest.
when I had just started coming around and getting familiar with everything. And then, like I said, after they had a falling out, that's when some people would was coming on the panel, and some people were receptive to her apology because I heard Maggie was, she was coming at folks for Jag and stuff like that. So Kimmy had came over. That's how I got acclimated to Kimmy. And then that's when I went to Kimmy. That's when I started finding about
Wow, so you
everybody
really
else.
were new.
Yeah, I was new. I was very new. That's why I had to apologize to you
Dang.
because I didn't know nothing about nothing. I'm just like, who are these people? What's going on? And
But then how
yeah, I
did you
came in
end
the
up
wrong
over
way.
there with the with the trees and stuff? Cause that's how I started recognizing you from, the station head and stuff and being a supporter of trees.
See, yeah, I started being a supporter of Kimmy first, and then I finally found Tree because Jag would mention Trees' name, and I'm like, who is that? So once I started following Kimmy, that's how I found that's how I found everybody for some reason. Like they would just start popping up, and that's when I started
Oh,
watching Trees because she was doing celebrity content too, and I'm really into that, so I started watching that as well. Yep, that's how I got over here.
okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, I came in wrong. I came in wrong. So that's why after I took my little break, I'm like, you
We
know
all
what? I'm gonna
have.
try it differently this
Don't beat
time.
yourself up. Yeah, we all have. I came in wrong, as well myself. That's why I tell my story. I think a lot of us, because of what well, again, I try to take full accountability for whatever, but I think a lot of it is because of what we see others doing. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of feel like, oh, that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Or,
Right.
you
And
know,
before I really came on YouTube, I was
Mhm.
heavily on Bigo. And it's rough over there.
Really? Real,
Yeah.
I get that. I get that feeling because I remember watching Nature Boy and they were on Big O.
Hmm.
Um and so but I couldn't really get into it like that. So when you say it was rough over there, what do you mean?
So a lot of what do they call it on Bigo? It's not channels, but it's like I don't know what they're called, but lives. A lot of the lives that I would watch, and after a while,
Because
I would
that's what you
actually
could
go
do
up.
on there, right? You just go live on that platform. Like you kind of got to break down that platform because I'm not
So
familiar with it like that.
when you go live on Bigo, you could either the way it's set up, it looks like a vertical if you do it by yourself, but you can also host panels too. So it really depends on
Mm.
how you do it. And you get gifts. You get they're called beans. But you can send beans. You can send gifts. All kinds of stuff. You can make money on there. So a lot of the panels that I would take part in were roasting panels. Pretty much the minute somebody hits a panel, you're getting roasted just like that.
You was getting involved in that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I was.
Really? You don't even strike me. So were you like you were roasting people?
Yes, yes, I was.
Girl.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And
So that's
and
why I
and
said when
people
I
be
came
cammed
from.
up.
Yeah,
They
oh
be
yeah, I'll
cam
him up definitely. Absolutely.
Really? You don't even strike me as someone that
I know.
girl.
That's why I be chilling because when I came
But
from
you
that,
see
it
how
was
different we all can be. Like it's crazy. Like that's wild.
yeah, girl. It got that's why I said it was crazy over there.
Now,
It was
do they start taking it off of, the online and just roasting one another? Like, do they start talking about your kids and all that other weird ass shit and doxing? Do they start crossing the line and doing all that extra shit that we've witnessed in this sector?
um sometimes I mean I can't say they do or don't because I can only speak for the ones that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes yeah, they would. I mean they would get a little personal. I haven't heard of anybody really pulling up on each other like in real life too much, but I'm not saying it hasn't happened. But
Mm-hmm.
where I was at, it was pretty much you were getting roasted off of your looks. Like some people would come up there with a picture, we would roast that. Some people would come up there cammed up, like we would roast that, and we would just take it from there. But a lot of like the LG, the letter ones,
Mm-hmm.
they would go for the jugular for sure, for sure.
Mm.
Like I heard some shit being said on a couple of them.
Really?
Yeah.
So what made you leave that? Like how long did you do that for? And then what brought you to YouTube?
So I did that for about I ain't gonna lie, like 6, 7 months I was on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I honestly I came to YouTube because I wanted to start a podcast. That's really why I came over here. And
Mm.
it it was supposed to be me and somebody else. They wasn't able to do it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it myself. So I started my Let's Chat with Quinn. Um I was really heavy into that. And as I was doing that, that's when I started getting into the Jag stuff. So I was like kind of trying to juggle the podcast and watching because I'm also trying to learn too.
Right.
So as I was doing that, that's when I kind of got tied into the whole sector thing and all that stuff. And I kind of got caught up more so with that than I was my podcast. So that was really on me. That was 100% on me. I lost focus and I got caught up in all that stuff. But the main purpose of me coming to YouTube was the podcast. Because like I said, I
Mm.
was doing food reviews mainly on like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and then I tried to transition into that. But listen, I was doing uploads, and editing is a bitch. Like it takes. I would
It
do a video
is. I
for
hate
like a
it.
yes, I would do a video for like an hour. It would take me 3 days to edit it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Shit. 3 days. I still got shit just sitting. That's
Yeah.
man. I hate
Yeah.
editing, yo. Real talk.
Yes. It's a lot. And then like some of the because when you go in a restaurant, it's loud in there. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna just record myself, I'm gonna do a voiceover. But then when I get home, I got kids, so it's like they're running around. I need a quiet space to do this voiceover. So I would have to go sit in the car, and it's just a lot.
Hmm.
It's a lot.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead.
But yeah, I'm a like I said, I'm definitely trying to get back into it lately on Facebook. Like my main content is Facebook. So I do a lot of, reposts, I do a lot of check comment posts and stuff like that. I got a couple videos on there. But I'm really about to get back into, you know, doing my food reviews, doing my food. I do know how to cook, but I don't really do cooking videos. I just, go to different restaurants in my area, do a review on them, trying to get them some business stuff like that. But
Love
my
that.
next avenue, which I've been wanting to do this for about a year and a half now, getting my reaction channel started. The problem is I'm trying to figure out what is the best um what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, what is the best app or best program I can use to do the reaction videos? I know you can use StreamYard, but I just want to, weigh out my options of which one is the
Um,
best.
I really like Prism Live also. I use that to dual stream on Kick and YouTube. But with Prism, I think a lot of the core audience right now that we have in common, people like being able to hit the panel and join you.
Right,
So that's the problem when you go live vertically from YouTube. You can only have one person up at a time. So that's why I started doing the StreamYard thing because it's so user friendly and easier to use. But I see people are using Restream. I also use Prism Live, but Prism Live, I don't see where I have the ability to like bring people up. That's more
right,
so just solo streaming. Um, but yeah, there's Restream, which Restream seems a lot more difficult to use in comparison to StreamYard. But they
right.
say Restream is cheaper. Restream has its own like, different features and stuff like that. So I don't I don't know.
There
I
was
don't
one
know.
I found. I think it starts with a O. That
Oh,
oh, what is it called?
um,
I couldn't figure out how to use that for to
that
save my
one's
life.
difficult to use too. Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're saying. I can't. Oh,
I can't
it's a
remember what.
streaming platform.
Yeah, it's real difficult. I even tried to like YouTube videos on how to
Yeah,
use it. I couldn't
and it's
figure it
hard
out.
to, yeah. Mm,
But yeah, so now I just honestly I use CapCut. I'll just take a video and I'll watch it and then I'll do my reaction and then I'll enter it in between the video.
yeah, and I'm trying to get better with that, but I'm just so much more comfortable with OBS. OBS.
Yes, yes.
That's
That
it.
that damn app
That's
is
it. I was
ridiculous.
trying to Google it. I was like, what's the streaming platform that starts with OBS? Yeah.
Yes. That
I
thing is
bet Vampy
hard.
know how to do it. Vampy's pretty talented, but Vampy is out there, child.
Oh, I know.
Um, but shout out to Vampy. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just kind of got back into doing the StreamYard and yeah.
Yeah, that
Um,
was like another thing too, because I know like when I come over here or wherever I go, like I'm really a subscriber, honestly. Like I don't really tell too many people that I do content or anything like that because what I've learned from being over in this sector, um, this is a messy sector. So if you're not doing mess, they're really not going to be interested like that. And when I did my podcast, it was really more like, what's going on in the world, like the truth or not the truth behind conspiracy theories and shit, like they don't want to fucking hear about that. They don't care about that. So it's like, why even tell anybody? So that's why I just do my thing. I share it. I put it out where it needs to be put out. And when I come over here, I just come over here to chill, listen to what's going on. And like I said, since I'm into the food reviews and stuff like that, that's why I gravitated towards your cooking videos and stuff, because that's my lane. That's what I like to. I listen. If you go on my IG, that's all you're gonna see is mukbangs.
I love it. Yeah. And it's fun doing those. Like, I really got to get back into it because I started, creating my own little wave with that. And yeah. Um, but
And
we'll,
that's a
we'll
good
do
way to
that.
get sponsors. I'm telling you,
I
that's a
know.
real good way to get
I
sponsors.
know. Yeah, it is. It is. And that's the path that I'm really trying to be on. Like all of this other stuff, like it's cool. I really had to get to the point of realizing that people are gonna talk,
Yep.
regardless. And
Yep.
that's just, is that daddy? No, that's not daddy's car. I thought his dad pulled up. Um, hold on. Let's see what this guy is doing. So, once I got the concept of that and I'm realizing like, we're open to commentary and reactions and that shit. So it is what it is.
Right.
And once you understand that, you kind of just got to get back into your shit, keep doing what you do. Cause these people, like, it's really just a lot of hate. And it's like, you're not even doing nothing wrong or bad. Niggas are just hating.
Right.
And it's just like, they gonna try to make you feel some type of way. And,
It's
um,
crazy. It's crazy.
it is. It is, but it is what it is. That's what they
Yeah.
choose to do with their channels, and that's the direction they want to go. But I got to keep going. And it's sad because it's like I'm not even on that level yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't have 10,000 subscribers, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just hit my
Right.
little two, and then they fucking with that. And, but yeah, we just gonna keep on going and keep doing our thing. And I love the feedback that I get. And that's why I changed the Cooking with Sammy to be interactive, because I mean, even just simple mistakes I might make in the kitchen, they dragging that, or they, making a big deal out of little things that, just normally happen in the kitchen. So now I'm like, okay, let's have fun with it and see. Let me know, am I doing good, or are y'all gonna roast me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right. And with
yeah.
that, Sammy, one of my favorite, sayings is, do not belittle me, educate me. Okay? If I'm doing something
Mm.
wrong, don't drag me down and bring me down. Tell me how I could do better. If you know better than me, then let me know.
But that's such a great point, Quinn, because when people come at you with the criticism and the roast and the drags, maybe they don't know what you should be doing, but they just find what you did funny. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And they just
Right.
want to talk about that and focus on that. So we gotta be okay with that too. Cause
Right.
they
Right.
may not know, and that's so funny. Like, that's what Ben be saying. Like, some of these people have so much to say about what you're doing and they can't even cook. Like, they
It's
just getting
crazy.
shit from their local deli, or, yes, baby.
Make some popcorn.
Oh, you want some popcorn? Okay, I got you. Um, so, it is what it is. And that's why we
Right.
just gonna keep on going, keep doing what we doing. And honestly, like, I have fun with it because I'm also learning how to make other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's me learning in that moment as well, while I'm trying, while I'm doing the content. So, people don't really see the full picture when it comes to what I do. And that's okay. Like I can't expect people it's like it is expected for people not to understand,
Right. It's not
and that's
for
what
everybody. It's not for
it's not.
everybody.
It's
Just
not
like
at
I'm gonna
all.
say, this is one thing I will say, when it comes to the sector. I know a lot of people that like to criticize trees of how she be eating while she's on live. Like people
Um
that watch mukbangs, that don't bother us. Like
that
that's what we
part.
watch the mukbangs for the smacking and all that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like everything's not for everybody. And even with the
Right.
mukbang community, why are you eating like that? Why are you smacking so loud? Why are you so messy? It's like, why are you watching it? That's the
Mm,
question.
that
Why are you
part.
even watching it?
That part.
And the gluttony behind it all, that's the one thing that kills me, is the gluttony. Oh my god, you're eating so much food and this, that, and the third, but it's like, it's about the aesthetic of what you're doing. Like, yes, you could eat a bowl of noodles, but somebody, when you do that thumbnail, you might not get as many views than the person with the tray of noodles. You know what I'm saying, with the egg and the this and the that. Like, it's all about the aesthetic. And when you're part of that whole situation, you understand it a little bit better, because I used to wonder the same thing. Like, why are you buying all this food for, and you're not even eating it all? But when you're doing the visual portion of it and you're doing the thumbnail, it attracts more people.
I know, Empress. Hey boo. Good to see you. Should I get that started now? Should I get those going now and have them ready for after I fry the fish? Cause I do want it to be real vinegary. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm multitasking because it's some tea going on. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know I'm nosy. Y'all know I'm nosy, and I do enjoy a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's some hot piping tea going on right now. It really is. Should we talk about it? Let me know. Empress, you come. Oh, you said okay, okay. All right, hold on. I was making me a quick grilled cheese sandwich. Hold on, y'all. Cause I'm multitasking, Quinn. I'm sorry. I'm listening to
Oh
you,
no,
boo.
that's
I'm
all right.
trying to. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It is some tea going on right now. When I tell y'all, I don't know if we should head on over there because I don't want to stream nobody else live.
Oh
But
man.
what y'all want to do? Because I will. Okay, I will get the veggies going. We gonna move the live up from 5 to maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock. Cause that's what I want today for my meal. Y'all see, I'm making me a grilled cheese for now, just something light, just a little something to eat. Chance had his pancakes already. Now he want popcorn.
Yeah,
So,
because cooking while you hungry ain't it.
right, exactly. So I'm making me. I think we should head on over, y'all, because there's some piping hot tea going on right now. I'm about 10 minutes behind on the live, but I think they still kind of going at it. But we got to get into this tea with Phantom and Kay, child, and they are
Okay.
having a conversation right now on Polo's porch. So let's go over there and support my good bro Polo. Polo's Porch 2.0, y'all. I'm over there. I'm over there, and then y'all Polo's porch right now is Phantom and K. Cause if y'all remember, it was some tea on Kimmy's last live in regards to them. So they actually having a conversation right now on Polo's porch. Let's head on over. Not Maggie is the shame. I love y'all. I love y'all. Let's go over there, y'all, cause I don't wanna. And then we could pick back up on it and do some commentary when I'm cooking later. But let's get over there and get the tea, child.
All
All
right.
right,
Well, it
guys.
was nice finally to get to talk to you, Sammy. I
Yes,
enjoyed my
Quinn.
time.
I'm about to get these veggies going according to Empress, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm in the bushes, y'all. Let's go over there and get this tea. Quinn, please come back. You gotta come back and join us again, boo.
Oh
This was
yes,
good.
definitely,
It was
definitely.
good. Okay. Well, thank you, honey. Let's go, y'all. Y'all know I'm nosy. I'll see y'all over there. Let's go to Polo's Porch 2.0.
See y'all.
Polo's Porch 2.0. All right, y'all, go get it. Love y'all. See y'all soon. See you in a few hours. Bye.